This was actually a new concept in the institution, and also given that, in the Department of Research and Specialist Sciences, we had literally had no unit that would probably oversee issues to do with monitoring and evaluation, issues to do with knowledge management. So we're still experiencing capitalization. And one thing for sure was that, the department does a lot of work in as far as bringing impact amongst farming communities. But there was a serious worry, especially amongst the leadership, that whatever we are doing, nobody seems to be aware of it. We are actually doing it in a closet. So after the training then, I then tried to connect it to the need that was actually standing. And I talked to my senior management, that's conscientizing them. I then also conscientized the middle and lower management, that is, heads of institutes within the department, and program coordinators in different institutes. And when they had a general understanding of this, we, together with SIAT and one guy from Burundi, we teamed up together and organized a training in Zimbabwe for most of our staff under the organization. And we also conducted another training in Burundi. But basically, it was a good experience in Zimbabwe, introducing such a new thing to fellow workers. And they liked it because it really stood on the way, linking up to exactly what we wanted to go as an institution. And the next step was to lead the team and actually build a movement. This was the difficult task, where you would actually, in real terms, dance to the tune that no one seems to be seeing. The most interesting part. So I walked along with a few guys. Some people joining in. We came up with different, articles, just for them to understand that this can be done. And we try to run around within institutes and looking at, different cases to capitalize on. And this generated much interest, because along the way we then brought on board media, Zimbabwe Broadcasting Corporation, the TV crew, the radio personnel, the newspaper, a lot of journalists joining along the way, and we had a lot of articles being flight in the newspapers, and a lot of videos being generated along the way, and we shared it amongst the institution, and it generated a lot of interest. And then the other thing that we saw could probably enhance sustainability of this initiative is that I lobbied. I talked to the senior management, and we actually came up with an institution, a unit that really looks at knowledge management within the organization. And this was a good development in our institution. So the knowledge management unit is about 14 members from different, expertise. And amongst the group, we also have an ICT guy. And we identified, channels through which generated articles and EC products would be shared through. For instance, we developed a web portal. We worked on our website so that, it's a two-way thing where people can actually ask questions, and then when we post articles, and then we can continue the interaction. This in a way, actually pitched the institution, my organization, putting it on the map, and a lot of interest was generated even at ministry level. So I even went a gear up to say, okay, I've tried to institutionalize it at my department's level. we then moved a gear up to institutionalize EC at ministry level. And this was successful because I tell you, a way back we tried to make some approaches such as the innovation platform approach, to technology adoption within the ministry. We wanted it to be adopted within a national program that the government is actually rolling out, but we were failing. So when we used this experience capitalization technique, where we build products, EC products around the innovation platform approach, we actually came up with a policy brief. It was a good article which we forwarded, and it ended up in the hands of the minister. We were then given a go-ahead in terms of us making presentations around the innovation platform approach, so that approach can be adopted at ministry level. And I tell you, in a lot of projects, even at ministry level, they have taken the EC initiative on board. I think what you have started, you really would want it to continue. So the issue here is how best we can then ensure that this initiative will not end. They normally say a clue to what man can do is what man has done. So literally, we'll hinge around the initiative of saying how best can we continue to learn from the past, generating interest in the future, and probably having good impact. So the issue is to ensure that the new unit, the knowledge management unit, which oversees experience capitalization in the department, is operationalized and fully functional, and will continue to oversee experience capitalization issues within the department without ceasing.